Hey everyone, I hope you are well. In this video, we're going to be going over gray paper. This is our last assignment at CAC for the summer session, so I'm really excited about this. So I was going to do a grand gray paper drawing with a unicorn that was shiny, and I decided to not do it just because this video is really about how to apply the charcoal to the paper and how does this paper work for us. So in the past, I had a teacher who always made me laugh because he used to always talk about gray paper, and his name is Yuji, and he teaches at Cal State University Long Beach in California. And he used to always say, if you're going to buy the gray paper, which is a little bit more expensive than regular paper, you have to allow that paper to work for you. And he was right. With this process, you really have to allow the paper to work for you. So your white charcoal pencil and your black charcoal pencil never really meets because we need the paper to be our value 5, because this paper is a value 5 or a value 4. So it's very important that we understand that this paper, we don't need to cover it completely up. It needs to work for us. And so that's one of the reasons why I kept this video, or at least kept the object that I'm drawing, very simple. And I will also insert my my image to the video. So I am drawing a white sphere, and you will see that when I insert it. But I think this is something that really will help, because you really get to use that white pencil, and we really get to see how it works with the black and with the charcoal pencil. I gotta get my brain together today. Like, get it together, Jury, get it together. But this is the whole process of that. So real quick, before I spend too much time talking, I want to talk about some of the materials you definitely may need for this. So what we're gonna start with is I want you guys to see this is white compressed charcoal. So we're definitely gonna need this. Also, you're going to need a white charcoal pencil. This is Generals. You're also going to need, and really your Generals pencils is fine if that's all you have, but I also have a pastel pencil, and you're going to need at least 3 charcoal pencils. So you're going to need your 2X, which is your very hard pencil, which is funny because this General, my HB is harder than this 2X. 2HX for some reason. I realized that. And then also you're going to need your HB, and you're going to need your 2B. So you only need 3 pencils. Yay, 3 pencils. When it comes to our charcoal pencils, you're also going to need a range of mechanic erasers. So I have my flat, which I might or might not use it. I also have my my smaller Tombow eraser, and a range of brushes. So if you're in my class, and most of my students, whether it's at CSC, TCU, wherever I'm teaching drawing, at Dallas College, the one thing that I do not like to use is tutorials or stumps. And I'm starting to warm up just a bit to them, but I'm still, it's a pet peeve. I just don't like it. I feel like young artists tend to overuse it. So what I like to use is brushes to blend. So I have my black brushes just for my my charcoal pencils, and I have my hog's hair brushes for my my white charcoal pencils, and I use these to blend, as well as I use my sponge. So this is a little sponge that is used for pastels, charcoal, anything that's like chalky you want to blend in. So I'll use this as well to smudge. Then another thing that you may not think to use, but I have sanded down some white compressed charcoal, because that's going to help me do some blending with my brushes as well. So this is here, I sanded it on sandpaper, So I have like a nice little chunk that's sitting there. So you're going to have to use some sandpaper for a little bit of this. All right, you guys. So once again, what's very, very, very important, the one thing that does not need, that you don't want to do, not need, that's what you, the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want your white, charcoal to mix with your regular charcoal pencils. That's very, very important. So it's a good thing to keep in mind that this is our shadow edge that's here, and I'm gonna lighten this up just a bit before I get started. This is our shadow edge that's here, so we already know that this is where light is turned away on the form. So this part of the sphere and also the cast shadow, all of this is in shadow. And then we know that all of this is our light mask. So dark mask, light mask. This is our highlight. So we know that our paper is a value 5. So right in this area and possibly a little bit here, it's going to be our darker midtones. Everything up in here is going to be our lighter midtones. And then plus our highlight is going to be where that pure white is going to be. And we already know that no white should be in your reflected light. No white should be in your cast shadow. It should not be in your shadow. I can't get it together today. No white should be in your shadow mask. Let's get this right, Jerry. So no white should be in your shadow mask. So our reflected light, which is going to reflect somewhere in this area, is going to be possibly our paper or a little bit darker than our paper. So we're not going to add white in any of the shadow mask area. That's very, very important to know. All of our white is going to be in our light mask. We want this paper to work for us as much as possible. So that's what that is for. So that's the one important thing that you have to keep in mind. That's very, very important. So since you can see, I already have my drawing down. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I may not talk through the process because I just want you guys to see the process. And I think that definitely helped. And I did it enough talking already. All right, you guys. So I'm going to lighten up some of my drawing because I don't need this drawing to be extremely dark. And I'm mainly going to lighten up my drawing and in the light mask area. But I just want this to be a ghost. That's it. I want to be able to still see it when I put things down. It's very, very important. Alright. So I'm going to take my Harl's Care brush and I'm going to dip it in my powder. I have a little tester paper on the side, so you might hear me testing it. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to get a full layer in. So what I'm getting in right now, you guys, I'm getting in my local value. Local value. Very important to get in. Alright, you guys, so this is gray paper. So this is a sphere on gray paper. So you can see you want that paper to work for you. So where I'm showing the paper is in this area of the sphere. I'm still showing the paper here. over here. There's areas in the background where I'm still showing the paper. So it's very, very important to get an idea that this process, you want to show that paper as much as possible. Is very, very important for that. So I hope this definitely helped. This is our last assignment at CAC, and we're going to be doing a grade paper. And I hope this helped anyone. If you like this video, go ahead and press the like button for my YouTubers, as well as go ahead and subscribe. The more the merrier. So just thank you. Have a nice day, and if it's a day, night, morning, wherever you at, enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.